A bunch of folks who know each other through hit social deduction game Blood on the Clocktower got together and are doing a Pokemon Draft League. Upon conclusion of the draft, we've been given a 24-hour grace period in which we can exchange as many Pokemon as we want. This is because this is the first draft for a lot of us, so we're mostly stumbling in the dark here. This did send us examining our teams closely, looking through every Pokemon, and wondering, damn, I can't believe nobody drafted Arcaludon. Maybe my Pokemon is better in the great big beyond. I can't believe Flareon is the first to fall! A lot of us did end up changing out our Pokemon, and I'm no different. Say goodbye to Flygon, Azumarill, and Copperajah, and hello to Spiritomb, Scyther, and Hisuian Goodra. And if you think I'm heartless, the coach of the Tennessee Titans completely rebranded his team, axing his favorite Pokemon and taxidermying it into a mascot. When the dust settled, everybody had locked in their 10 and were ready to roll. My first match is against the very first person who fired a shot in all this mess, Cath, the ruthless coach who left Flareon behind in exchange for a Pikachu. Sucks for me, because Pikachu learns Fake Out. As coach of the Wailord Buckets, Cath's approach seems to be, how can I best express my love of birds? She seems to fit every single flying type she can onto this team, and considering one of my core Pokemon, Hisuian Lilligant, is 4 times weak to birds, we got a problem. Despite drafting the powerful duo of Hisuian Lilligant and Torkoal, I have made the difficult decision to leave them both at home. As Grandmaster of so many birds, Cath has access to no fewer than 5 Tailwind setters, making it very difficult for me to contest her in speed. Most threatening of all is Talonflame's Gale Wings ability, which increases the priority of flying type moves so long as its HP is at its max. This gives Talonflame access to priority Tailwind, meaning that it can outspeed me no matter what. In the end, I decided to give up the speed war entirely and go all in on Trick Room. I would reverse the speed. I would use Cath's high speed and Tailwind against her. If I can't bring Hisuian Lilligant, then by God, I will still bring my beloved Hatterene. Some of my most powerful sweeping options in Trick Room have access to the move Expanding Force, and Cath's team only has 2 psychic resistances, Mandibuzz and Skarmory. Notably, a Terra Psychic Expanding Force in Psychic Terrain can one-shot Cath's Amoonguss, which would otherwise be a massive pain for me to deal with. My best option to set Psychic Terrain is Meowstic, who has the Prankster ability. Prankster gives Meowstic priority, so long as it's using one of its status moves, including Psychic Terrain. We might not have female Indeedee, but we have Indeedee at home. I made sure to train Meowstic to be especially speedy, so that it can outspeed both Garchomp and Pikachu in a pinch. At this speed tier, Meowstic can fake out Pikachu before Pikachu can fake out my Trick Room user. And if I'm caught outside of Trick Room, Meowstic can outspeed Cath's Garchomp, who looks to be a massive problem for my team. Good thing it's 4 times weak to ice! So Talonflame, Garchomp, and Amoonguss are all problems. But if I'm going all in on Expanding Force, Skarmory and Mandibuzz are especially big problems. As a Dark type, Mandibuzz is completely immune to my Expanding Force ideas. And Skarmory resists it, but Skarmory is also a Steel type, which is super effective against my Hatterene, one of my biggest Trick Room sweepers in the strategy. I cannot easily one-shot Skarmory with my team. This thing is terrifying. Garchomp is usually run as a physical attacker, so I decided to bring Weirdeer for its Intimidate ability, as well as its access to Expanding Force. This gives it both the utility of debuffing my opponent, as well as bringing a threat to the field. Fear the deer! The plan is simple. Set Trick Room, smash Burb. I'm usually going to be leading with one of either Pachirisu or Meowstic, alongside a Trick Room setter, like Hatterene, Weirdeer, or Spiritomb. Finally, I want Hisuian Goodra in the back. So long as Garchomp is dead before Goodra hits the field, I should be in a good position. Pachirisu is here for redirection and support. Meowstic is here for Fake Out and Psychic Terrain. Goodra is here as a last-ditch wall, and Hatterene and Weirdeer are our main sweepers. Both have Expanding Force, and Hatterene has Mystical Fire for Skarmory, while Weirdeer has Thunderbolt for both Skarmory and Mandibuzz. Spiritomb is here both as a Trick Room setter and as a debuffer. Spiritomb is my absolute safest Trick Room setter. As a ghost type, it can't be fake outed by Pikachu, and if it's taunted, it has a mental herb to shake off that taunt, so it can still Trick Room. In review, pick one, take both, pick one. We are smacking Trick Room, and we are hitting the gas. This is a hyper-aggressive team, and if we don't manage to win in the turns that Trick Room gives us, we're gonna be left in a sticky position afterward. I'm proud of my preparation, though, and I feel pretty good heading into this first fight, if a little nervous. After chatting with Cath beforehand, though, she seems just as excited to get the ball rolling as I am. And so we met at high noon, or, well, 7 p.m. Eastern, but it was high noon to us.
I might wait 1 sec. Let me check Hydropple because I feel like I might have just done it for both because I'm a liar apparently.
Oh no, you're so good.
We already got your title. I faced a cheater in my first round of the draft.
Good luck.
Alrighty.
Have fun.
You too. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Because Meowstic is faster than Pikachu, I know that I can fake out that Pikachu and guaranteed get my Trick Room up this turn, assuming that Garchomp doesn't have any unusual items or sets or anything. Malinois should survive an Earthquake and is able to get the Trick Room up. Seeing this Amoonguss made me so happy because I had prepared for this. I specifically am running Psychic Terra on Malinois so that I can one-shot this stupid mushroom. And I do exactly that. A little bit of fun balloon tech from Genu as well, able to avoid the Earthquake. Now I'm a little bit scared of this Talonflame, but the Trick Room is already up, so it should be safe to go for Expanding Force here. But I debate doing a Thunderbolt. Because Genu is asleep, I can't guarantee that I kill Talonflame this turn either. Expanding Force turns out to do way more than I expected. I think Cath is running some frail sets on Garchomp and Talonflame. I had calculated for high special defense, which turned out to not be necessary, thankfully.
Yeah. I think
Dazzling Gleam.
I mean, I'll be a bitch and protect.
Oh, hell yeah!
I mean... Alright, I mean, you outspeed. I don't know what you want me to do here.
Game 2. In Game 2, I wanted to go for something different and mix up my strategy. So I went for the Pachirisu Spiritomb lead. I have a nice cheeky flying Terra on my Pachirisu. Turns out I didn't really need Follow Me, because Garchomp is spamming that Earthquake, boy. That does so much damage. Kills her own Pikachu again, but then that scary Mandibuzz comes out, and I know that I can't just Expanding Force my way through this. That Garchomp is still very scary though. I'm gonna try to burn it to have its attack with my Spiritomb. Thankfully, even though Expanding Force doesn't hit Mandibuzz, I can at least soften up the Mandibuzz with Super Fang.
You're running Super Fang? Are you kidding me right now?
Which deals half of its health. I'm not sure if this Mandibuzz is a special Mandibuzz or a physically attacking Mandibuzz. So Snarl is meant to debuff it just in case Mandibuzz is running a special attack set. Because I believe Dark Pulse, in particular, can be very scary for my team. Cutting its special attack helps minimize the risk. Pachirisu pivoting also sets me up to have 2 extremely slow Pokemon, both out in the field at the same time, who can sweep through her team pretty nicely. Hatterene, in particular, has a Fairy-type move, Dazzling Gleam, that can hit both of them for super effective, which I am going to smack. Dazzling Gleam, Dazzling Gleam!
All good, don't worry about it. You can 3 people on this. I very much prepped for you to bring Torkoal.
And that just leaves us with the bird. I'm running Rock Slide on this Goodra specifically for Talonflame. My Hisuian Gudra is specially offensive, but I noticed that Talonflame was 4 times weak to rock-type attacks. And murder the bird!
Literally, you brought 3 Trick Room setters. No, you brought
Yes.
4 Trick Room setters. I was like, you're getting this off. I don't think there's much I can do right now because you committed to our Trick Room. I was so scared of your Hatterene, and then it did exactly what I thought it was going to do, and I really had no way to shut it down. I almost brought Skarmory, but
I'm so glad you
I
didn't.
don't know. I was playing with his IVs, and he was not as bulky as I was hoping he was going to be. So I very much thought you were going to bring Sun, so you could have me on the edge which mode you're going for. But
No, good game. That was fun.
yeah, you too.
We're starting off as number 1, baby! This was hella fun. Massive thanks to Cath and good game. And I promise I'll bring my turtle next time I face you, Cath. Our next match will be against Juicy Berry and the Snow Fairies. But before that, don't forget to pour one out for the fallen.